What's up, guys? Smallishbeans here, episode 12. Beans are massive. Quite a long episode today, so let's get straight into it with a game. Get up against this guy who's got a kind of Premier League squad with a few silver players and bronze players thrown in there. Start off the game after about 3 or 4 minutes. Get a bad reflection off my defender there. His player runs through Fulani, the guy with the massive afro, and he scores to make it 1-0 after 5 minutes. Really annoying when that happens. You just got to keep your head high and get back from it, which I did by HOWDY cutting in there and scoring a finesse from outside the box. Pretty sick shot. Quite like doing the little finesse shots. My players aren't that really good at power. They're more kind of finessey kind of guys. But Juncker there actually did pull off like a kind of power shot, even though the keeper had ran out, to make it 2-1. Second half now, straight from a goal kick. Run through to Elia, who's going to use that 90 pace of his to get through and score. Quite a little pass-through goal. But then in the next half, no, not next half, in the 64th minute, Squillaci, I think that's pronounced that way, scores a goal to make it 3-2 to me. But this guy was pretty good, quite equally matched this game. Nice bit of matchmaking by FIFA. Most of the time, matchmaking on FIFA is terrible. But he brings out his keeper again, and then Juncker gets a kind of scissor kick, overhead kick, to make it 4-2 in 90 minutes. But then this is annoying. I kind of fuck up here. His player manages to run through past my bronze left back, and I don't know how this went in. Terrible keeping from Van der Sar. Probably should have saved that first shot, even though it wasn't really a shot. It was kind of a stupid tackle or something ridiculous. But yeah, win the game anyway, needless. And 737 coins, not bad, but not the best. But quite a few of my players after this game are quite low on contract. You can actually see my record there, 13 for 2. Elia was low on contract, and so was I think it was one of my centre backs, Heitinger maybe. I'm not sure, I don't really see. But bought myself a bronze pack just to get a few contracts, just to play one more game, and then I'll go buy some proper gold contracts. And I can also sell on those manager contracts, which I don't need, to make some coins. But yep, I go and do that, and then go into a game after that, and I get put up against Sick Tom, who's got a 75 attack, 60 mid, 62 defence, which is strange for a 2.5-star team, which is why he has Van Persie up front, and I absolutely hate playing Van Persie. Probably going to get him later on, but not now because he's too expensive. But yep, I get kind of stupidly tramp goal. His keeper makes a mistake. And I make a defensive mistake here, and he scores, and that was all the goals for the game, all the way up to full time. And we put it on extra time and penalties. Both decided to go for that, and extra time, nothing happened. Boring, and it went straight onto penalties, and I am not that great at penalties. I'm just going to say that now. I'm like the England team, I can't do well at penalties. It all comes down to luck, and I'm normally not that lucky when it comes to them. But he scores his first there. Juncker steps up, puts it to the left. His keeper doesn't even move. 1-1 on penalties so far. Van Persie steps up and absolutely blasts it in. Actually, no, I thought that was a miss. I was about to say absolutely fluffs it, but doesn't. He actually scores. My bad, he doesn't actually blast it in. There's just an average penalty. HOWDY puts it to the right. His keeper goes left to make it 2-2 on penalties. Heimer, his bronze player, he fluffs this one up and just blasts it over the bar. So it's 2-2 still. Elia steps up, and he puts it to the left. Keeper doesn't move again. 3-2 now. Van der Sar decides to go to the right on this one, but he puts it to the left to make it 3-3, I believe. I think I'm losing count. But Grabavoy, my bronze player, steps up and scores his. There's a little celebration there. Lovely, lovely celebration. But he has to score this one to win, and he puts it to the left. Van der Sar goes to the left, catches it on his shin, and saves it to make me win the game and the match. And the match, the game and the match. Two different things, no? Yes, so I won. Quite happy with that. Probably doesn't really show what actually happened in the game. But I got 632 coins, not bad, not amazing, seeing as it could have had more. But you see here I get a Janssen, and the guy, you should have seen that quickly, he got 56 contracts. I have a little bidding war of a guy. You normally sells for about 3,000, 2,000 by now, but I managed to get one for 1,000 on a current bid. Pretty amazing offer. He's in form as well, so I was pretty happy with that. 56 contracts, overjoyed, and went straight into a game after that against this guy who's got a 100 chemistry team. No, what? What the hell? I didn't see what happened there. But yeah, get up against this Kill 66669 guy, who has a full English or English League team, and he's got a few silver players and a few bronze players, League 1, League 2. Don't know why people make these teams. Said this in the last episode. Young passes it through to HOWDY, who just uses his gold pace to run past all his bronze players and shoot it past his bronze defender. I don't know why people go for these teams. They're really easy to pass sometimes. But Young gets a lucky rebound there off a player and scores to make it 2-0 after 15 minutes. Then this here was really, really weird. He gets a shot on target. My keeper saves it, but then he gets a penalty. I'm not really sure how this is a penalty. I'll show it in slow motion. Just explain to me in the comments how that's a penalty. I just don't get how that's a penalty. Shooting is obviously a penalty now, but he misses the penalty luckily, and then I managed to take it to the other half and score a header with Junker to make it 3-0. Second half now, Lenz gets a run down the right, and this is possibly the worst goal I've ever scored. Crosses it in, no one heads it. Elia goes for a shot, rebound, then El Hamdawi just sort of just messes around in the box. Keeper saves it, but then lets go, and then Hamdawi runs into the box. Terrible, terrible goal, but I will take it nonetheless. But in the 60th or 59th minute, get a few nice 1-2s there. Janssen run through, just shoots, rebound. El Hamdawi just puts it in the back of the net to make it 5-0. And that was the game, 5-0. Got quite a lot of coins that game. Pretty much dominated him all game, 942 coins. And yeah, I think that is the game and the episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next episode. A like, as always, is appreciated, and goodbye.